Good morning, everybody. Happy St. Patty's Day. So, just another green day. All right, today our sales are at $1,145,248. We have 11 days left, 52% of the month left. Again, we're about $150,000 behind pace for our budget of $2.5 million. Okay. Things we've got going on. You know when we're going to get SYS 164? When? Yeah. What day is yes? Today? Okay. Thank you. All right. IL1. Can we get that? We're going to get that sample today?
Yeah.
All right. That's really the main things I have.
All right. Stuff that we got on the big side. Julie, we need AC3 from the south plant. Huh? Yeah, for press 35. We keep running the Sloan valve. Leslie, we should have those Sloan valve parts we need for today. 36, Jimmy, we need to get to, Jimmy's not here, Isaac. 36 needs to get to clock 2. Okay. 77, we need to change that over to black right away. I don't know why we didn't change that over. Now we're late on those. So we need to get that to black right away. 13, Isaac, go to the dash 85s, which I think is just a color change. So we need to make sure we get to the dash 85s. And then Laura, when PA26 shows up, can you let us know? That was supposed to be here Friday. So we can get press 6 back up and running. And then the other one, Isaac, press 2 needs to get to INS 9. Okay, those are the hot stuff that we got on this side. For pictures, over by the press 6, the wet back is just sitting over there. Again, by 6 and 7, the pallet jack is there as well instead of back where it belongs. There was another pallet jack behind press 14. There was another ladder over by 11 that belongs by press 14. Mark, can we get flaps in this grinder? I don't know where Mark's at. I don't see him. Isaac, make sure we get flaps in this grinder. It's throwing the regrind stuff all over the conveyor and it's getting all over the table. It's only a matter of time until it gets into a box and out to the customer. So we need to make sure we get the flaps in that grinder. Oil leaks. 26 has got a big puddle of oil behind it. 58, we need to get it cleaned up. I know we can't fix it right now, but it's all over the back past the water rack and almost to the wall now. So we need to get that cleaned up. 57 is leaking oil as well. I'm assuming that's from the core pulls or the valve gates. And 66, I don't think we can fix that right away either, but we need to get the oil cleaned up as well at 66. And then 51 is water leaking. I don't know exactly where, but it's underneath the clamp end of the press. Those are perfect pictures, so that's what I got for pictures.
All right, so suggestions. We have put a small vac, a little shop vac by the bandsaw to encourage people to clean it up after. I've been waiting for someone to put that in, so it makes all the sense in the world. So we'll get a vac over there so we can clean up after we cut stuff. We know we need that, so we'll get that going right away. Make an assortment of adjustable mold straps for flipping tools in the tool room. I think we need to visit this on what we need to do for that, about flipping and how we want to get the straps, but also we need to look at getting another hoist so we can flip the tools, so even if it's a hand hoist, an manual hoist that we can put on the same, rail. So if we can get them out here or talk to them about them right away for safety reasons, okay? So we can get another way to flip tools, all right? A better way to store and organize our O-rings. Where's Nick? You want to explain what you're looking for? I'm not 100% sure.
We keep our O-rings in expandable file folders, and we're pretty stocked up on our O-rings, and there's just not enough room for them all. Just kind of shoved in on pretty much like what papers are supposed to be filed in, and we need something to keep them more organized because they keep getting mixed up. The dividers are paper and they rip and tear out because there's not enough room for them.
Okay. All right. We'll research that and see what we can come up with. Okay. What's that?
Great.
Varying sizes, right? Up to probably 2 inches down to half inch. Oh, we go up to 6, 8 inches. Okay.
I was like a pack of five.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, like a hobby kit stuff that we make for the bead body. Another part that we make, so maybe we can use some of that. All right. We'll look at see what we can find for that. Okay. Also, we need to. It said I'd like to have an event to talk about safety of using drill presses, grinders, and saws. All right. A lot of us think that we know it because it's common sense, but it's not. So we're putting ourselves in some harm's way. So we need to make sure we need a list of people that should go through it before we do it, so we get everybody, because it's not going to be a one-day thing because we got so many people that use it. So, all right, Bob's in a step. We'll work on that too. Okay. So good suggestions. I appreciate it. Kaizen, check the Kaizen events, and then customers coming in this week. We have Tuesday now at 9:30. We have BW Technologies, which is part of Honeywell. They're going to be here at 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. They're coming down from Canada to come visit, so we're trying still to get in there. We don't do any product with them now, but we've been quoting a lot of stuff, so it's really important. Wednesday is Ford coming in with Filtran, and then again, 326 is supposed to be Filtran with Subaru, so we got a lot of visitors coming in, so we're going to be busy all week, so, okay? Make sure we...
Insegrator will be here Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, yep, Insegrator will be here for a sample on Wednesday, so we got to make sure we're all set for that. Improvements that we've had, if you can take a look at, it took me a second here even to find out, but in the quality desk, you see that Maite went and decided the books just lay wherever they're at, so the problem is where do you put them back to? You know, we lay them up there and they fall down, so she actually put a box over there so they can stick inside the box. The box is like a library folder, you know, like bookends, so we can put it in there and we know where they're at. So I want to make sure that we give Maite a round of applause for taking care of that on both sides. All right. Also, she did it on the east and the west side, but also one of the big things, I don't know if you guys noticed that I want to talk about in the press, over by presses, which print? Print's not over here. Which, what do you remember? What press was that at? Where are you behind it? What press is that again? 1 in 7? Okay. You guys see, if you guys get a chance, I mean, you guys notice how bad it is from the water, the hangers where we have the water going up electric and all the hoses and everything going out and how disorganized it looks. And Trent spent the time to 2 presses on 1 and 7 that he organized the lines and zip tied and everything, and you can tell it looks 100 times better. So I really appreciate that, Trent. Good job. Thank you very much. So you guys, it's a lot better. It makes it a lot easier for everyone to work on that stuff. So that's a really good job. All right, so we're talking about we're going to go back up just a little bit before we get to the next section of the book here. We're going to go back to the 8 deadly sins of waste again. Remember, overproduction. The number 1 waste is overproduction. It is the mama muda, present in all other wastes. Okay? Transportation. We transport the overproduced goods. Excess inventory. Then we put those overproduced goods in inventory. Defects. Then we have defects, and we have to rework those overproduced goods. 5 is overprocessing. Then we have overprocessing as we rework defects in our overproduced goods. Wasted motion. Then we have to handle those overproduced goods, so we have wasted motion. Waiting time. Then we have to force our customers to wait as we rework the defects in our overproduced goods. And wasted potential. Then we have to have wasted employee potential because the team members are reworking waste instead of focusing on seeing waste, eliminating waste, and letting value flow to the customer. Okay? The first pillar Paul talks about is, as I said, every morning one of our 52 team members holds up 8 fingers and tells us a story of waste. It is so deeply ingrained in our team members that when waste exists in a process that they are doing, it is very easy for them to see. The first and most important thing that I have learned is what I call the first pillar of lean. People must see waste. The second pillar, The second pillar is that every person must continuously improve everything. The essence of the book, 2 Second Lean, is making small incremental improvements that quickly accumulate into a significant body of work. A year later, I'm 100% behind that concept, even more than ever, because it flat out works. It is so simple. So first you see the waste, and second you continuously improve everything, everybody. You continuously improve everything, everybody, every day. The third pillar. Now the meat of my revisions of the book is related to the first and third pillars. The first pillar, people must see waste, was a twist of clarification to what most people regard as an important pillar of lean thinking. The second pillar makes small continuous improvements to everything. The third pillar is probably the most exceptional of all. The pillar is something that frankly caught me off guard. I just didn't realize why we were so successful in building a lean culture. The third pillar of lean is you must make before and after videos of all your improvements. You must show the work area and the process before and after. I know you're saying, what does that have to do with lean, Paul? Everything. When you are developing a culture, you want to document the development of that culture. Do it in a fun way so that people will enjoy watching and want to join the party. This adds an enormous amount of fresh emotional energy. What I tell people to do is just take your iPhone, your smartphone, your point and shoot, I don't care what it is, but just don't go and buy a professional movie camera and record it with a camera that is in your pocket. Do not go out and buy professional editing software. It is not necessary. All you need is simply a phone and an app like iMovie for editing your video right on your phone. Keep it simple. Just get it done. I can't tell you how much the before and after pictures really do make a difference. It's hard to explain to people what you had before, what you have after. Like when we have new people starting, we want to make these videos for, like here's your onboarding situation. Like when we get a new employee, we want to onboard them. We want to bring them into Hanson and Plastics. We want to show them the videos of things we've changed, right? Because that's part of the culture. We're changing things, making things better. So we need those videos before, not just after pictures. Because after looks pretty, but we don't know how bad it was before, okay? So we want to make sure we take them. Simple pictures. My Tay just emailed to me. She just emailed them to me on Sunday from her phone, and I took them and I put them on there. So just email them. Just take them with your phone. We'll get them off somehow and get them on there. They're also on the G Drive, so if you guys ever want to go back and look at them, ask me. I've got a folder for all the pictures and videos we're trying to keep on YouTube on Hanson Meetings. So we're trying to keep it all together so we can show people, okay? So before and after pictures are important. All right?